What's up, guys? Crazy Tony and the crew here, and today we're bringing you another console war update. And we got more bad news for Team Xbox. PS4 just reached a huge milestone: 91 million units sold. They're creeping up on the Wii with 100 million units, which I think they're going to get by the end of the generation. So, Bailey, would you like to read off the sales numbers?
Sure, let me just pull it up real quick.
What are you doing?
So, right now, nothing.
Here, turn your
Xbox.
camera on, sir.
I have the fucking app open. What do you want me to do?
Whatever, just read off the numbers.
All right, so right now we're sitting at on VG Charts, which was updated as of 15th of December 2018. We got the Xbox One at one chilling at 42.8 million. Then you got the PS4, which is at 50.5 million. That's fucking crazy. Nuts.
Yeah, so what do you think about all this? I mean, Xbox is really trying with the Xbox One X. They're trying with backwards compatibility. Nothing seems to be going their way.
I mean, you can only bring back the same old game so many times before people just lose interest.
Yeah,
Right now,
and
backwards
if we go
compatibility isn't really doing much.
if we go look at the weekly chart, the Nintendo Switch sold 1.3 million units, which beat the PS4 and Xbox One, which leads us to our next point that the Switch is going to outsell the Xbox One by the end of the generation. I mean, this has really got to hurt the Xbox fanboys big time.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, what can Microsoft do to turn things around with this?
Honestly, it's just a losing battle at this point. They're not going to catch up, so I
I mean,
guess.
if we go look at the lifetime sales, the Nintendo Switch is more than halfway there to catching the Xbox One. And with it selling 1 million units in a single month, I mean, Xbox is in serious trouble here.
Yeah, they're kind of screwed. Honestly, they're not. Xbox will be in dead last, so they've lost all hope that they're actually going to outsell some. The PS4 is completely a landslide now. There's really no point in them even trying to catch up.
I mean, Metacritic just announced that there was no positively reviewed Xbox One exclusives in all of 2018. That's got to hurt Microsoft big time.
What single player games were even released? You like never hear.
It
It's
was
actually,
like, well, the thing is with it though that they're only counting the games that were released only on Xbox. So the exclusives that they did release were released on PC. And of those games, Forza Horizon 4 or whatever it was the only one that was positive reviews.
I mean, if you don't like racing games, Xbox, you're fucked. Honestly, it's
And
about the
I'm
only.
not sure why we keep getting Forza games every year. It's not Call of Duty, it's not Madden. People aren't going out and buying that shit.
Forza is a dying industry too. You can only make the same racing game so many times before people realize, wow, this is exactly the same as the old one.
I mean,
What?
other than Forza, I can't even think of any other exclusives that came out this year.
Honestly, none. I mean, they're talking about Halo Infinite in the works, but
Which, by the way, we do not need another Halo game. They've milked that dry.
Halo's dead at this point. Honestly, 243 killed it. Gears
But
of
that,
War, maybe it's scraping by. I think it's personally when Gears 5 drops, it's gonna die. Gears is done.
but we do have some hope for 2019. We got Gears 5 coming out and Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 we were promised like 3 years ago, and it's just getting delayed and delayed and delayed. So hopefully that'll be good. It's been long overdue. And out of those two, I'm sure there's another Forza game coming. That's all I can say about the exclusives. I'm excited for Gears and Crackdown, but that's really all I can even think of.
Besides Gears and Crackdown, I can't think of anything either.
I mean, whatever happened to Fable Legends? You remember that?
Nope, never played Fable, so
Well, I thought it was. I liked Fable, but I'm. They promised us Fable Legends and Crackdown 3 at the launch of Xbox One when they revealed that they announced those games, and they're still not out. It makes you wonder what they're doing over there.
They probably scrapped it because they realized, well, it's probably not going to sell well since most of the people that have an Xbox don't really care. So they're probably like, fuck it, we're not making it.
I mean, at this point, the Xbox is really only for the speckies, the people that just care about graphics for their third party games. That's really the only thing Xbox can offer gamers right now.
Nothing.
I mean, they don't have their exclusive deal with the Call of Duty anymore. Not that would even help them at this point with, how Call of Duty is doing. Even though Black Ops 4 is starting to turn that around a little bit with Blackout, it's still not the same as it was.
Call of
Now,
Duty lost its personality, so
and believe it or not, I actually looked up some statistics the other day, and there's more people playing Minecraft than there are Fortnite. And if you think about that, Microsoft owns Minecraft. If they made that exclusive, that would definitely help them out. But they're so worried about their money that they're going to put it on every platform under the sun and then put all their exclusives on PC just so they can nickel and dime it, even though they would sell a lot more units. But, whatever. I'm not in charge over there.
we're not in charge of the financial department.
They need to put me in charge over there at Xbox because if I was in charge, we would have this thing turn around overnight.
If only they'd actually listen to people.
PC exclusives, done. Minecraft being on all platforms, done. I would step up the backwards compatibility with the original Xbox and 360. Right now, they're not really releasing any more new games for it. I mean, I know it's bothering them that they've never won a generation.
All Xbox really has released on backwards compatibilities, like all the Call of Duties, and like trying to play Modern Warfare 2 game in 2019. Good fucking luck. I mean,
yeah, we were on that the other night trying to play it. We were on there for like 10 straight minutes. He couldn't join my lobby. It was all glitchy. We had to reset the game like 10 times. And when it finally did work, we went into a lobby. We sat there for 10 minutes. So we ended up having to do a 1v1 on Rust, which was fun, but I'd prefer to play online.
I'd prefer to just be able to hop on, play a Dom game, and enjoy it. But
I mean, those servers are as dead as SOCOM.
It's sad, but that's just what happens to the Call of Duty games, especially that old. Nobody left.
I mean, you might as well try and go play Halo 2. That's how bad Modern Warfare 2's servers are. No joke. So what would your direct message be to Xbox about how they're going to fix the hole that they're in?
Xbox, you're fucked. You're not. I mean, maybe they'll reach 50 million by the end of this generation at this rate, but
that's not even that good, though.
Yeah, that's literally going to be about maybe a third of the PS4 like total sales in the end. But shit, I don't know.
If the PS4 keeps up at this rate, it's going to be like the third or second most sold console of all time, behind the PS2 and I don't know. PS2 was like 150 mil. The Wii was 100 million, and then the PS1 was like 102 million. So the PS4 could be like the number 2 of all time.
I don't know. Xbox, think of something.
Yeah, because what you're doing right now, Xbox, is not working.
Microsoft, you're just driving Xbox into the ground, honestly. I don't know what you're thinking, but think of something good.
Whatever happened to back in the day when we had Left 4 Dead, and we had Halo Reach, Halo 3, and we had Gears 2, all these great classic exclusives, and now we're just getting shit.
All the original developers are getting outsourced to third-party companies, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, like, look at Gears of War, for example. Epic fucked up on Judgment, so Microsoft gave it to 343, like, here you go. Here's the Gears license.
Coalition.
The Coalition. Yeah, the Coalition shit. And before the Coalition even made a game, they weren't even very well known. So you're taking a very well known mainstream title for the Xbox and you give it to like some third party company who's barely made massive games like this, and you get Gears 4. I mean, it's an alright Gears of War, but
yeah, to be fair, Gears 4 is pretty good, I think. It's better than Judgment.
It's good, but it still has its flaws. Then if you look at Halo, Halo 4 was all right, but then Halo 5 just fucking disaster. 343 really killed Halo then.
Well, Halo 4 was good, but then Halo 5 was a complete joke and a complete disaster. They should just
Yeah.
shut down that company and never make another game again, as far as I'm concerned, with that Halo 5.
I
That's
mean,
how bad that shit
343 is
was.
talking about releasing Halo Infinite, which is like an open world Halo game. It'll be interesting, but
I'm not buying it unless I
I
see some
don't
good
know.
reviews.
343 will probably fuck that up too. So
Halo 4 was so good, so how do we go from that to Halo 5? I don't get it.
I don't know. I guess 343 was like, well, I guess they loved Halo 5, Halo 4 so much that in Halo 5 we'll just take everything they loved and fuck it up because why not?
Yeah, and another thing Microsoft needs to learn is stop trying to milk old games. All right, stop. You got to stop living in the past. Yes, Gears and Halo were amazing exclusives for you, but it's time to make new IPs, Microsoft. You can't live on the same games forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got it. They got
Sony's making new
it.
exclusives left and right. Nintendo's doing it. Why can't Microsoft do it?
Like you said, they're too busy stuck in the past, the glory days of the 360.
And the glory days of Xbox Live, which are now behind us.
Unfortunately.
So, do you have anything else to say about this?
No, I think I've said my keep.
All right, guys. So let us know down in the comments below. What do you think about all this? Do you think there's a way back for Microsoft? Do you think the Switch will pass Xbox? Do you think the PS4 will beat the Wii? Let us know. So thank you guys for watching. Curtsy28 and the crew out.